Hello, Mechwarriors. Last night I was streaming on Twitch. That was Thursday night, I guess. And I came across somebody named Fire Seer Wolf, and they came up with a great build. And it's possible that somebody else might have this build out there, but I searched high and low and I couldn't find anybody that had this build. But this build works exceptionally well. And Fire Seer Wolf said that they've been using this build for a while, and it's one of their best farming builds. And I came up with two builds. One of the builds is the one that Farseer Wolf came up with, which works exceptionally well, as long as you don't mind doing a little bit of tanking, but your primary role is to be support for heavy and assault mechs. And then I came up with another build that also works exceptionally well. That's not all that original, but it seems to work really well for my playstyle. By the way, what do you think of this paint scheme? I went with the snake style paint scheme because I think it's really fitting, because this thing has such an amazing bite. This is a lot of fun to drive on the battlefield, and though the weapons are slung down low, it feels like it's so much bigger. And with an alpha strike of 60, it's pretty impressive. So let me show you the build. So we have 4 heavy medium lasers right off the bat on the right arm. We're not taking advantage of the laser that goes in the head. We do have a double heatsink on board, and then we have an Ultra AC-20 in the left arm. 2 tons of ammo to go with that, and with skills and quirks, it works out to give you an additional 20 shots. Excuse me, 32 shots additionally, my bad. 32 shots additional to the 40 that comes with it. So that's not a bad deal. It's like 3/4 of a ton more ammo per ton. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of the build. So we have a heat management of 1.09. We did have to shave 11 out of each one of the legs and 5 out of the head, but otherwise this doesn't have any reductions on it. And you have to admit, 71 armor for the front center torso on a light mech is pretty impressive. I mean, that is a lot of armor, and we'll get to that. So we have a firepower of 60, as I mentioned, speed of 81. It's unskilled. And then when you come down here to the quirks, we have an XP bonus of 2.5. Yay. Ballistic cooldown of 10%. Cooldown of 15%. So that means we have a 25% cooldown on the ballistic weapon. Then we have a laser duration of -5%. We have a ballistic velocity of +25%. Heat of -15%. And clan ER laser range boost of 5%, which we are not using. Now, when you go to the ammo on the Ultra AC-20, like I said, you get an additional 24, but once you go into the skills, it equals out to actually 32 shots. So it is definitely worthwhile to do that on this build. I tried one match doing an Ultra AC-10. I just really wasn't all that impressed. So the Ultra AC-20 is really nice, especially if you set up a chain fire effect with those heavy mediums. If you fire them all at once with that Ultra AC-20, you're going to get hot really fast, and it may not work in your favor. Survival. Center torso, we're getting +15. Left and right torso, we're getting +12. Left and right arm, we're getting +10. Then we get base structure for the left and right torso, +7. And base structure for left and right leg, +16. So that's not so bad. Mobility, we're getting an acceleration rate of +10, turn rate +10, deceleration +10, heat dissipation of 15%, and overheat damage of 25% reduction. Now, the only things I can recommend that you would do a little bit differently with this is I would definitely recommend you're going with 2 cool shots. And you can go with UAVs, but I went with artillery strikes, so that way I could do a little bit more damage on the battlefield. And if I'm supporting the front line, I kind of want to be able to reach out and touch somebody, even if it's not me firing the weapon. So that's what I went with in that regard. When we go to the skills tree, and we take a look in here, we have 8 points into range, because it just seemed to work out that way. We went with full heat generation control because we want to keep this as cool as possible. 1.09 is not very good on heat management, but considering the amount of firepower you have, it's kind of worth it. I went with magazine capacity and jam chance reduction. And so that I didn't have to stand there and tank as long, I went with the laser duration reduction, which should help out so I don't have to spend as much time in direct fire. And I typically fire those 2 at a time, so 1, 2, and then 3, 4. And then on button 3, I fire the UAC weapon. As far as survivability goes, skeletal density, armor hardened, reinforced casing, and overheat damage all maxed out. That is really an important thing to do. I can't even begin to tell you. Even if you don't run with your override on, you will get hot enough that you might go into overheat damage before your mech shuts down. I do run override, so I have cool run and heat containment. I definitely went with seismic sensor. And then I went with my 2 artillery strikes and my 2 cool shots. Now, the only other build that I came up with that seems to work really interestingly well is I did do 3 of these heavy mediums here, and then I went with an ER medium in the head. And that way, if I lose this arm and this guy here, I'm not completely defenseless. I'm always looking for an edge when it comes to worst case scenarios. And not having any weapons is a real strife issue there. So I wanted to have that as a possible consideration. The other build that I came up with, this is slightly different. And by slightly, I mean completely. So I changed some components around, and I got 2 ATM-6s, 2 ATM-3s, and 7 tons of ammo, which, believe it or not, I run right through this. When I have the skill set out, I'm going to get an additional, I think it's like an additional 20 shots per ton. And I don't have the skill set up for that right now. But what I like about this is I can reach out and touch people at range. And you're getting, on the components here, you're getting missile cooldowns and you're getting velocity and heat reductions on the components. So this actually makes this, for like heat dissipation and missile velocity, this makes this actually quite formidable. And with the cooldown and the cooldown maxed out in the skills tree, which in the description you'll see the build codes for both of these designs and the skill tree for both of these designs separately. And you decide which one you think's better. And I also have a couple matches to go with these, one each, to show you how each one of these goes. I really do like the 4 heavy mediums. And though this is kind of a copy of the Arctic Wolf, I think it's like an Arctic Wolf Prime, I think it is, or the A maybe, that comes with the ECM. What is different is this is a light mech, and this has really good overall power and protection. And I feel like it's just about as tanky, but it's not nearly as quick, obviously, as the Arctic Wolf. But it's just about as tanky as the Arctic Wolf is. And except I'm running 2 ATM-6s and 2 ATM-3s. And I fire these really quick. And I haven't had a match yet on this build with this design, running these ATMs, where I didn't do just amazing amounts of damage. The first match out of the gate, I think I did like a 679, then I did like a 530, but I had like 4 kills. This is just an amazing setup, and it works exceptionally well. The skills tree is very different, and you can see just by looking at it some of the things that I had skilled up on here. And like I said, I'll have the skill tree information in the setup. If you notice, I didn't have missile rack on here. I had plenty of ammo except for one match. But I definitely maxed that on cooldown. I reduced the heat management because the heat management is stupidly good. But otherwise, these things in survival stayed the same. The seismic sensor and heat dissipation stayed the same. And the consumables stayed the same. So this is a really formidable mech. You got to remember, this is a light mech. This is a 35-ton light mech that has an alpha strike of 60. That is impressive by any stretch of the means. And if you go with the other route where you go with 3 heavy mediums and then the 1 ER medium in the head, it's still 56 damage. It's not bad. I mean, you're losing 4 damage points, but you're gaining a little bit more range in the head, and also you can say at the end of the match, I still have a weapon if you lost both your arms. because everybody likes to think about a great build, but they don't think about the triage at the end, where you may not have any weapons left over. You might have run out of ammo, and nobody wants to be that guy on the battlefield that can't protect himself. They're going around looking for help from somebody or shutting down. Anyway, I hope you like this build, and I hope you like the matches coming up, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my content. In Override, we trust.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Oh yeah, he's going for a base.
What's Mr. Death doing?
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Yeah, scale shot wants to die.
Target spotted.
Oh, it's Christmas.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. Artillery strike
I'm going to get a
activated.
twofer with that artillery strike. The guy at the base of Charlie 3 and the guy on top of it.
Yep.
Outstanding.
Excuse me.
Artillery strike online. Artillery strike activated.
Nice hits with that.
Target acquired.
You have somebody
Warning,
right above you,
incoming missile.
Target spotted.
Seismic between Delta 5 and Delta 4 upstairs.
Target acquired.
That's pretty. Careful, we got a big guy coming in.
New target acquired. Heat level critical. Warning, incoming missile. Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Let's get rid of that Mad Cat.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Nice.
New target acquired.
Victor needs to die.
Target destroyed. New target
Oh,
acquired.
God.
We're gonna keep
Target
that going.
spotted.
For what purpose?
Target practice.
Affirmative.
Heat level critical.
No,
Target
later,
destroyed.
Charlie 5, contact. And one at Echo 5. I think he's upstairs. Yep.
Target acquired. Heat level critical. Override shutdown. Ultra autocannon ammo at 25%.
Ouch.
Art-
By far and away my best match yet, although I got some team damage and a suicide. 665 damage, 1 KMDD, 7 assists. Overall, not a bad match. And how did I do against the rest of the team on the members? I did better than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players.
Stick with this, King Gone. Don't drop down there, King Gone. No, Krabby, no.
Artillery strike online.
Bye.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Dropped an arty on Echo.
Target spotted.
Already cord pretty bad.
Pound those guys up the 4 ramp.
Target
Fuck
spotted.
up 2 on their cord.
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
Drop Arties back on that ramp. Echo 4. Artie
Artillery
boys.
strike activated.
Affirmative.
Nice.
Target
Don't
spotted.
take damage from those fools.
Target spotted.
Couple good hits.
Artillery
Target
strike
spotted.
online.
Here comes another
Artillery strike activated. New target acquired.
one.
Target
Charlie,
spotted.
tap the mini used to be.
Target spotted.
Got friends.
New target acquired.
Box his cord. I think he's dead.
Need
New
assistance.
target acquired.
Turn around after this thing.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
Warning incoming missile. New target acquired.
For an XL check.
Heat level critical.
Delta 4 push back.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target acquired. Heat level critical. Target destroyed.
Now there's another one down there between Fox 5 and us.
Target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile. Right torso, critical damage. Left torso, critical damage. Target destroyed.
Another one down.
You hostiles are remaining. Crush the cowards.
Give me somebody else to kill.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Affirmative. Target spotted.
Delta 4, high ground.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Eradicated. Bask in the glory of your triumph.
In follow-up, you can see that these two builds have some great capabilities on the battlefield. One of them being a close support, helping larger mechs on the battlefield and still being able to carry its own with the heavy mediums and the AC weapon. And then also the other build with the 2 ATM-6s and 2 ATM-3s being able to do range and also close fire support as well, and suppression on the battlefield. Between the two builds, I lean towards the ATM build, but I hope you also give the other build a try as well, because it is immensely fun to be able to one-shot a lot of mechs on the battlefield.